And we're back in Shadowrun. Clap for your favorite YouTuber and feel the power. What's up, guys? I am not Big E. I will never be Big E with this measly voice. What's up? We are back in Shadowrun. I wanted to play some user-generated content that I really enjoy. That might give some people who actually really enjoy Shadowrun kind of more of an idea about the world, what's happening, and what's going on. I played Hong Kong. Somehow, somebody actually watched that entire thing. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. But I think some of these user-generated content is actually a little bit better than the base game in Returns and sometimes Hong Kong. Like, I mean, look at this. There's a ton of stuff. Not all of them are finished, mind you, which is actually very sad. Like, it's actually ridiculously sad how many of these aren't finished. I was going to play Mercurial, but I think that there's just a little bit too much on the intro. But the Antumbra saga is amazing. So we're going to play this with our character. I do believe he's going to be called Fritz. Fritz the Cat Shaman. Atlas did vote on Twitter, and he was the only person who voted on Twitter, so sorry. Also, if anyone would like me to maybe, I don't know, write some type of story on Fritz, maybe get the writing juices flowing again. I did write a story on a Decker that I will link down below. Please be nice, and also, please, no furry with Fritz the Cat. All of your suggestions about what I should write for him. No furry, please, no furry. I actually have terrible memories of furry things. Let's not talk about it. Anyhow, so every single race in Shadowrun has unique traits and abilities. Okay, orcs, for example, Fritz is going to be an orc cat shaman, has +1 to body. His maximum stats for body are 14. Elves, on the other hand, have +1 to charisma, and their max body can only be 9. But that's not to say we can't pick up some cyberware or something crazy to, you know, deal with that. So we're going with orc shaman, of course. Now let's get something, and this is going to sound crazy, but we want our cat shaman to be a little clean cut. There we go. This is Fritz. This will look awesome. So click there. And now we can work on Karma. Karma is a very interesting system that I like. Basically, you earn points in Karma and you can spend them wherever you want. So, you can be very skilled at a plethora of odd things. You could be really good with drones and decking, or you could be really good with, I don't know, shooting people with rifles, and still be good at decking. It's all about how you manipulate and use these points. We're playing a cat shaman, so we're going to try to stay around here. We gotta make that cat pop out. So there's bear, and among shamans there are also idols that they can follow. There's two, kind of, I guess you could say, paths to magic in Shadowrun. You are either chosen by an idol, you find an idol or totem, and they kind of help you learn how to control magic their way, or you kind of just grow up with it and you learn the scientific way of doing it. I really like it. So of course, like Wild Huntsman is hunting people, Great Mother is Mother Earth, all that cool stuff. Dragon Slayer. We're going to go with Cat. Cat is going to give us a bonus to dodge. So maybe Fritz is actually somebody who's very close combat oriented. Cat is secretive, sly, and stealthy, and very hard to trap. Okay, so we could actually work on that for this character. So we're going to want to put a little bit in spellcasting, because we're going to try to pick up some useful spell. So I want to do close combat with this character, but I think it would be best for us to be good with knives for right now. We are very just like karma deficient. My lord. Well, it'll all be alright. We're going to confirm. And etiquette is basically your character's history, what they've gone through, what they have dealt with in their lives before they became a Shadowrunner. Shadow in the future. The grimdark future of the Shadowrun world. Corporations rule everything, they have more power than the governments, and sometimes they need a little... They need somebody to take care of something. You know, like, I don't know, just wrecking the smartphones of another corporation. You know, with very odd little bugs like, I don't know, blowing up. Okay, I don't think Apple is behind the Samsung issue, but oh my god, that's crazy. Anyhow, what is Fritz's history? I'm actually gonna go crazy. Fritz started off academic, and now that he's on the run, he's got a little street. He's got a little street in him. So this is kind of interesting. How did Fritz start? Maybe Fritz started as he was working at a magical college, or he was working at a college. Something happened. He wanted to talk about it, but someone knew that something had happened, and they sent someone after him. Cat helped him escape to the streets. Now he is a cat shaman in the streets trying to impart knowledge onto others. Yo, that's awesome. Far from the gritty glamour of downtown Seattle, Everett is mostly just gritty. That's been changing in recent years, as money from the mafia in UCAS filters down to street level. Also, UCAS, the United States, kind of separated. It was kind of crazy. Maybe I'll do a lore video on it. You know, a little shadow run. But yeah, UCAS is, I think, everything north of the Mason-Dixon? It might be. I'm not exactly sure about that. Lately, everyone has been talking about Antumbra, an elaborate new nightclub built in the middle of a dilapidated neighborhood. Backed by the infamous entertainment magnate known as Kali, Antumbra seeks to make a splash on local society. You hop out of a taxi and take in the scene. Somewhere in this chaos waits Mr. Johnson. He was vague about your job, but insisted it would be easy for the pay. You know better than that. Nobody ever bothers hiring Shadowrunners for the easy stuff. So yeah, Mr. Johnson is essentially, Mr. or Ms. Johnson is what you call the person who hires you to do your Shadowrunning illegal activities. So let's go ahead. Yeah, this neighborhood actually looks terrible. Fritz is just like, ugh, not really feeling it. And of course, rain. We're probably in Seattle, so there's acid rain. Yeah, Seattle's kind of over here. So okay, that's secretive. You are certainly Mr. Johnson. Hey, psst, over here, a guy I hired to do illegal stuff. Psst, right over here. Okay, let me shut up. What's up, Mr. Johnson? Are you Fritz? How would he do this? Would he remain silent? Maybe not. Who wants to know? He would be official. He is former academia in the flesh. We've got a job to do. It's a delivery run of sorts. Should be even easier than your standard extraction, huh? Club Antumbra is still busy with its opening night crowd, so this will be your best chance to slip in unnoticed. Or shoot up the joint if you want. I could care less. Wow, okay. So we're free to do a lot of stuff. Normally, Johnsons will say, hey, be secretive, or tell you to go murder everyone in said establishment, but he's giving us options. Good on that. Just make sure that this box gets delivered to Kali's office on the 3rd floor. Are we clear? Okay. How would we go about this? Fritz is a little new to this. What's in the package? Mr. Johnson grunts in frustration. Ugh. I thought you were a professional. Is this your first run? What'd I get myself into? Okay. A dangerous package. Should pay a premium. Got a little tongue-tied. I suppose that's true. And if it were dangerous, why would I tell you? You'll do the job for what I offered. No more. Okay. I'll need an advance. Frag you. What for? I may need to hire some more runners, sir. What for? It's the simplest job on the planet. A blind beagle could do it without help. Fine. This is coming out of your final payment, though. Alright. Okay, cool. Who do you work for? Interested parties. What's the scene like inside? I'm keeping my distance. A man like me shouldn't show my face here. It sounds like quite a party, though. All sorts of trash has been coming in and out. You'll fit right on the dance floor. Hey, that was mean. If we're lucky, they will have pulled security from upstairs office to help cover the main floor. It might make things easier for you. Alright, I got it. Pleasure doing business with you. I'll be here with your payment when you're done. Okay. So we're currently carrying the package that may or may not be like, I don't know, nitroglycerin. It could be nitroglycerin, a dead rat. We don't know. So we're just gonna enter the club. We look good rocking our little shaman. I hope that's not cat around us. A wave of sound hits you as you step through the door. Everything inside is so shiny. Kelly spent plenty of money constructing this place, and it's designed to extract as much nuyen as possible from each person walking through its doors. Despite the tempting distractions, you'll need to find a way into the adjoining offices in order to deliver Johnson's box. Okay. And basically Johnson, yeah, it's like Mr. Smith from The Matrix. He's just a dude that does stuff. Okay, so what's up with this? Fritz just walks in, nods his head, ooh, a little bit like Jay, just sitting out of the corner store. Okay, taking the scene. Lovely people. She is going to town. Little weird green fog. I'm kind of worried about that. Is that a person with a rabbit mask dancing? Okay. So this club is off the chain. I already like it. Let's just go over here and talk to the bartender. What's up, man? Hey, guy. Oh, wait, no. Hey, guy. Want a drink? Or maybe some hardware? Hardware? Let's check his inventory. Well! Hello, sir. How did you smuggle all of this in here? Okay, let's back up a little bit. Let's see what we have. Fritz just opens up his pocket. What does Fritz have? We've got a gun that we're not good at using. So we just gave that to Fritz, like, here, you should take this to the shadow on me. You know, you should actually be able to shoot somebody. And we've got haste, which is pretty decent. We also have an air elemental. So elemental fetishes, summoners, or shamans, anyone who has points in conjuring, so also mages in this game, can summon an elemental. The higher force the elemental, the harder it is to control. We're kind of new, so we might want, you know, something level 1-ish. Alright, let's check out his inventory again. We need to pick up some throwing knives, because that's all Fritz is good at, is good with. Oh, would you look at that? No options for throwing knives. Imagine that. Alright. Do we need any extra armor? No. We just need some magic. Monoball only require... We can use monoball. Armor's not bad. Flamethrower wouldn't be bad. Monobolt. We could pick up an air barrier. We're gonna need something that... Oh, there we go. Simple throwing knife. Low tech opens up so many possibilities. Yes, it does. And we're gonna grab a Force 1 fire. What else are we going to need? Do we take the heal spell? We could take a heal spell. No, that's gonna take up 2. But I feel like we might need some mojo on our side. So Kat just like whispers in Fritz's ear, like, hey, flamethrower. Actually, no, we'll take Monobolt. There we go. Alright, now we're actually geared up to fight things. What kind of music are you listening to these days? I enjoy all kinds of stuff. I prefer listening to neo jazz, like Total Commitment, while working on my screenplay. Oh, that's lovely. You have a screenplay. When I feel too energized, I turn on some loud, deconstructed, or other thrumming music. Most of my friends enjoy chromatic metal, especially Transstalker. And at the end of the day, I unwind with toxic house music like DJ Ompless or DJ Fizzboard. Okay, do you have any advice for me? He reflectively polishes the bar for a moment. You can't take it with you, you know? Nguyen, I mean, supplies and stuff always come in handy. Money will burn a hole in your pocket, but spare medkits always come in handy. Thank you, as I don't buy your spare medkit. He's completely fine, he thinks he has one, and he thinks that what's-his-name is a rip-off artist. So there's the door. We're just gonna scope it out a little bit. Cool. Fritz sees it, Fritz eyes it. Let's just go through here and see if we could run into anybody. Ah, the manager, what's up? How are you? May I help you or something? Can you get me upstairs? I'm sorry, sir, but that's impossible. The office is closed to visitors this time of night. Stay down here and enjoy yourself. Okay. Fritz is just like, oh, this is harder than what it was. Dolman. There's a big troll over here. She seems like nice people. Do we know her? Term. You spot Term, another hungry young runner, who has started making a name for herself. Recognition flickers across her eyes and she bellows out a greetings. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oi, Fritz! Here to watch the breeders? So, breeder is a term for humans. It's actually slightly offensive. That may start bar fights. Term lets out a bellow, clearly enjoying herself, judging from the bottles littering her table. She's already drunk enough to kill any lesser species. Ooh. What are you doing here? Oh no, I'm not doing Tom's voice for this. Trying to make rent. Figured they could use some extra muscle for their grand opening. No luck so far. They just bring down more guns from upstairs. What do you think of this place? My pa would call it a target-rich environment. Oh, okay, so she might be related to runners or people who just steal stuff. Too bad security's so tight. I don't know who fronted Kali the dough to open this joint, but it's gotta have Megacorp backing. You don't find these pros in Everett. Okay, so we may be... Are we going to sabotage Kali's place? Fritz thinks to himself as he, like, just fumbles with the package, trying not to drop it because it may blow up. Have you been upstairs yet? You kidding? I'd get shot on sight. No way a troll like me could pass for talent. They sure put on a bright front here, all smiles and dances. But if you start prowling through the offices, they'll drop you quicker than Kali's next single. Ooh. Damn. I apologize for the cursing. Take care, Tim. Okay, so that dude's not feeling it. Oh, drunk patron. Hey, dude, what's up? Fritz eyes him, and Kat just says, him. Hey! The salaryman in many hours into his celebration, his words slur out like toxic sludge. It's impossible to get a drink around here. Gwen, and give me some heart. I think you've had enough? No. Nope. This stuff will put you into an early grave. I'd love to help. Wink, wink. Huh? Here's some Nguyen. Give me something good for the bar. Not this bar. The other one's better. Okay. That sounds terrible, but Fritz knows where this is going. Cat's giving him a hint. A hunch. These dudes just headbanging. Gotta love that. Hey guy, want a drink or maybe some hardware? Herlog. There we go. The bartender shrugs. To each his own, I suppose. Your friend will be missing out on the fun for the rest of the night, though. It's alright. If he just passes out and maybe he has a security code or something. Fritz thinks to himself. Hey, it's you. Where's my hug? There you go. He downs it in one gulp. Oh my god. That's the stuff. Nobody else would give me nothing. A few tears start trickling down his face. Wow. You're so much nicer than any of these other servers. You should get a job here. Tell Bronda I said so. Overcome with emotion or something, he lays his head on the table and begins softly snoring. Alright. So I'm assuming the manager is Brando. Hey, what's up? May I help you with something? The gentleman over there said I should speak with you about employment? She looks in the direction you're pointing. Oh, right. Thank you for calming him down. He's been very unpleasant to my servers all evening. Unfortunately, I'm fully staffed at the moment. That is, unless you're interested in helping with sound. One of our engineers failed to show up tonight. Wiz, I'd love to break into the industry. She attempts to suppress a smile. You may be disappointed. There isn't much of a career path for from tech to talent. Still, it can be a good chance to meet people. Here's your uniform. The initial setup has been done. Just keep an eye on the stage and be ready to fix any problems. Fritz and Kat smile to themselves mischievously. I wonder what we could do with our new position of power. Oh, so here's the jukebox. Or, I'm sorry, futuristic sound system. We inspect the sound system. There's still the woman with the rabbit mask dancing seductively in the background. Anyhow, you notice some wires are dangling from the massive sound system. What do we possibly do? Cut the wires. You pretend to busy yourself near the... Oh! Well, this little dwarf is still headbanging. You pretend to busy yourself near the equipment. When nobody seems to be watching, you deftly slice through the cables. With our new knife, the sound instantly cuts out, sending a chorus of boos throughout the club. Alright. Now, how are we going to fix this? Do we go back to tell her? She might call us incompetent. Oh, there we go. There's a glitch in the sound system. I'll need to go backstage and fix it. She sighs softly, resigned in the knowledge that something always goes wrong on opening night. Kali won't be happy with this. Better fix it soon. Here, take these papers over to the door guard and hurry. Now we're going to go over to our dear friend Tom. Want to join me on a run? Well, I'm already here, aren't I? Don't you have anything else going on tonight? And you look like you could use a street samurai by your side. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount, 500 for the night. I'm just gonna let that hang there. That's the first time Fritz has ever heard that. Alright, just find a way into the office and I'll meet you inside. Well, we got that taken care of. Antumbra security, what's good?
Pardon me, sir, but this area is restricted to Antumbra's personnel only.
Sucker punch the guard, of course. I need to get backstage.
Yeah? Where's your work order?
Hand him the work order. The guard carefully scrutinizes your papers.
This all seems in order. Go ahead. But don't go wandering upstairs. The guards up there are real shoot first. Scrape the body off the floor later types.
Certainly, Mr. Scary Orc. Alright, let's go. And Term's going to follow us. Follow along. You pass through deserted hallways awash in the dead light of the energy-saving bulbs. As you make your way up the building, the furnishings grow nicer and the carpet thicker. You must be getting close to the executive suite. Sure enough, you have arrived in the nexus of Kali's entertainment empire. Here is where art meets commerce, her legacy as a singer enshrined and capitalized. For increasing marginal revenues, new artists are identified in these rooms by the latest algorithms, and Kali's own perceptive ear, then are recorded and distributed across all forms of media in all territories. You've been lucky so far, but it can't hold out much longer. The real world isn't allowed to intrude on such a rare field atmosphere. Alright. So we made it up here, and we got a karma, and she's with us, alright. A nearby comlink buzzes. I wonder what that could be. What's up?
I couldn't help but noticing a silhouette appearing in the window. Figured I'd give you a ring and see if everything's okay.
Wow, he has very good surveillance, doesn't he? You recognize the early sound of Mr. Johnson across the comm. He must have performed thorough reconnaissance to know which desk number to call.
Do you need any... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Do you need any assistance? Everything's good, boss. Then get to it.
I'm going through like 90 voices a second. Search the desk. What do we got here? Oh, we got the key card. Boom. Yo, how easy can this be? Fritz is just like smiling. We got this. Terms here just in case a loud siren rips to the air. Your luck finally ran out.
Kali's sick of you psycho fans bothering her.
Oh, we're far more than psycho fans. So what we could do is throw some magic out, or we could use the Shaman trick of haste the street samurai and then run. I think that's more than useful. Smack, and let's go for shotgun. Nice. Oi, sit down. I like term. Okay, nice dodge on the punch. Don't cut me. There we go. Thank you for not cutting me. He greatly appreciates it. So we're gonna do Mana Bolt. Nice, and we'll activate Cat. It'll give her a dodge bonus as long as she's in our sphere of sight. And you know what? She doesn't need to use bullets. Smack. Smack.
Term smash.
Alright. So we've kind of successfully infiltrated. Tune in next episode to see if we can actually keep this going. You know, not dying horribly and such. And if Fritz actually does do decent on his first shadow run ever. Thanks for tuning in, people. Peace out, have a nice day. Tune in next time for the adventures of Fritz, the cat shaman, and Term, the kind of scary street samurai. Bye-bye.